No, 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 me, nah. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Okay, so I wanted to watch this for a little bit. Yeah, I'm warming up my brain cells right now. I am just so out of it right now. So let's watch some drama videos because it's funny.
Welcome back to the.
Because I mean, that's what YouTube content or just content in general anymore is like reacting to drama. If y'all think about it, it's really all it is now.
Legendary drama series. We got a lot of updates today. Hassan has responded to people calling him jealous of Asmongold. He claims that he's actually very
I
happy
can see
that
it.
Asmongold is on top. Idub's wife Anissa continues to absolutely humiliate him on a regular basis. Ethan has reacted to the failure of Creator Clash 3, calling Ian and Anissa idiots.
Oh yeah, iDubbbz and Anissa surrendered their rights to Creator Clash. They like completely stepped away from it. They don't own it, they don't run it, none of that. And it's just been really weird in regards to Creator Clash because the lineup actually looked decent. But then when people learned that when Anissa and iDubbbz officially announced that they were oh, he's definitely a bottom, I'm sure. When people started hearing about them stepping down, they're just like, okay, what the fuck's gonna happen with the boxing event? Like, here, look. I can even show y'all real quick. Creator Clash 3. Like, here is the website for it. It was it got pushed in October. So, like, we don't have a headliner anymore. So let's start from the bottom. There wasn't that many fighters either. So Dad's coming back. Jago, don't know who the fuck that is. Funky Frog Bait. Lena or something. AB's girlfriend was supposed to fight her, but I don't know what happened there. Or that was the rumor that she was gonna fight Funky Frog Bait. Which Funky Frog Bait, by the way, was that person that was like calling Hila cunt and all sorts of fucking names on Twitter. And when Ethan went to iDubbbz and was like, yo, you gonna fucking say anything about this? And they're like, well, we're staying out of it. And then we all know that story. Okay. But Funky Frog Bait, she's a fucking cunt. Dude, I wouldn't even know. I'd have to train every single day for the next 4 or 5 months to get in the shape that these people are even remotely in. But it wouldn't be bad exercise. It wouldn't. All right. The next one, Trevor Everts and Ren Corridor. Did you have no clue who these two are? Yeah, see, there's no one here now. There was someone here before, but now it's just to be determined in Ginger Pale. Uh, Jay Leray, don't know who that is. Ali Spagnola. Oh, god damn. She looked like she could fuck her up, like just twig. Me and Sally can teach you how to fight. You'd be Hype Squad, yeah. You'd be in the fucking crowd. See, now this sounds like it'd be funny. Will Neff and Odd Ones Out. That sounds like it'd be a funny fucking fight. No, you smell cow. Shut the fuck up. They're bringing back that fuckhead myth. Kevin. I don't know how to pronounce that name. And then Turbo or Tubbo and Snapnap. What's his face from Epic Mealtime, I believe, was supposed to be the headlining fight. But that got all dropped and just, I don't know. Like, people are dropping out of the fights now and stuff. And it's just, people don't know, like, what to do. And oh wow, they actually got it in California this time. They don't have it in Orlando anymore. Interesting. But influencers will pay. Yeah, it's becoming a shit show from what I understand, but let me continue the video.
idiots. Even more creators are speaking out. Ethan.
Oh, okay, here we go. More creators are speaking out about the event. Who the fudge are any? The only people I legit know is Myth, the Funky Frog Bait because she's a fucking cunt. She's iDubbbz' old editor or whatever, whatever. And that's about it, really. Odd ones out. I've seen fight before.
With Taylor Lorenz, the washed-up journalist. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy is now giving advice about gooning. Oh wait, sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did he just say?
Twitch CEO Dan Clancy is now giving advice about gooning. Oh wait, sorry. Twitch streaming. Asmongold says that Twitch should just ban politics entirely. Elon Musk is also...
And they really should. At this point, politics in general just needs to be fucking removed off of this platform. It has just gotten so bad. And it's just gotten so bad in general. Good afternoon, Kurt. How are you? Welcome to the party. Voice failed and she sounded like a man. Sounded like a man? The fuck you mean?
Also decided to accept his offer to stream on Twitter. Already subscribed. Tell your friends about the channel if you want to Netflix and chill with
See, it really is a feel for politics.
In the background, iDubbbz will enjoy watching you, of course. Anyways, let's begin with Hassan coping that Asmongold is more popular than him.
Hassan
says he's not jealous of Asmongold and that it's ultimately a good thing. He's the face of the online right.
Octagon of haters who watch your every move, dudes who can't watch themselves. I don't think that this is a sustainable movement. A lot of people who are drama obsessed and have no other way of understanding politics outside of the framework of clout and drama constantly say, Hassan, you're so jealous that Asmongold is the top content creator. Asmongold has always been the top content creator on this platform. He's always been a bigger content creator than me. Him being the face of the modern online right is unironically a good thing, because I still think that there are enough people that live in the normal world and not online.
Hi,
Bobby. Online is increasingly taking up more and more space in our lives. There are still enough people who live in the normal world that find that shit to be utterly repulsive and disgusting, understandably.
There's no way Hassan actually thinks people who are not terminally online, you know, people in the real world, think that he's a reasonable person. I don't know, man. If I was a person in the real world, which I am, all right, I'm not
That's
AI.
kind of funny,
I just happen to be a guy making videos
it's a
here.
good thing or
But
bad
I would
thing,
think
but
the
you love
terrorist
me,
supporting freak who is recently just playing defense for a shooter is actually the utterly repulsive person. Also, I swear to God, that was like verbatim what I said in my video, that he was like super jealous of Asmongold. I feel like there's a 0% chance he isn't watching these videos. I mean, KSI, Logan, and Mr. Beast watch the channel, so obviously Hassan
that's
like
funny.
minuscule compared to them. You know, I kind of wish that he was more popular now.
I'm doing good,
like
Kurt. I pulled my back by sneezing. I'm old.
I'll take Hassan, irrelevant Hassan here for now. I'm kidding, of course. But anyways, he keeps calling us like drama obsessed, like slop tubers or whatever, right? And I just don't get this argument, right? First off, you're a lol cow, right? It's fun to laugh at you. You're like a train wreck, right? Like a evil character in a...
I mean, yeah, Hassan is turning into just a lol cow at this point. Really is.
TV show, and your downfall is imminent, except that you're somehow real. Also, speaking
first step is admitting it.
Years I've been doing YouTube, drama is very sustainable, at least for me. In fact, we're omega chilling right now, doing amazing. So him saying the same thing that Aniso is saying, like, oh, this is not sustainable, your career is gonna be over the second you stop talking about me. Like, dude, keep coping. In fact,
she thinks she's sexy,
and,
and she isn't.
I'm just saying, I got a love for the game, all right? You just got a love for terrorists, man. Also, it's okay to be jealous, man. Asmon gets a lot of viewers. He dusts you on Twitch, on YouTube, in arguments and likability and pretty much every metric you hold dear. If I were you, I'd just go back to your Discord and start crying to your viewers again.
So that becoming the face of the modern right, the online right, is ultimately the last evolution of the online right. It doesn't get any worse than that. Does that make sense? I think it's ultimately a positive, because the likes of Ben Shapiro can traffic in mainstream circles just as easily as they can appear. As a matter of fact, easier in mainstream circles than they can on a PewDiePie video, right? If that is the role model of the face of the online right as it is now, as it's become now, That's unsustainable. These are people who do not go outside.
She's not
Okay,
right.
is Hassan the Epstein home cinema 50-50? Because he's projecting like crazy
Anyone can
right
be
now.
sexy with a
mean,
paper bag over their head and lights
you
are off.
actually the biggest leftist streamer, right?
I mean, I've seen some nasty ass fucking bodies too. Shut the fuck up. I have seen some nasty fucking bodies that are just outright unattractive. Rubber band dick. Sorry. I had to say it.
Which definitely makes you the face of the online left, and everybody sort of hates you for that. They hate that they're being represented by the most extremist piece of shit. You know, people probably care about certain social causes, but they're never going to agree with you when you're like openly supporting terrorists and cheering them on stream, right? So it's ironic for you to say that Asmongold.
For those
is
that
turning
know,
people away
no.
from
I will not
politics.
explain
By
the
way,
story.
Ethan Klein now has a higher view count than Hassan. If we look at the YouTube stream, Ethan got 30,000 viewers and Hassan is on 20K now. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right.
Ladies and
actually
gentlemen, we
played
got him.
yourself. You thought you could like take down Ethan with all this like weird content cop behind the scenes.
That did made you dry the desert. Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. That shit made me so fucking dry. And I just outright felt sorry for the dude. And I was just like, no, we need to cut it right there, my guy. I'm sorry.
Working with iDubbbz, helping him put together that video, and you've just elevated his career, made him more popular than you now. And I don't know, all of Hassan's enemies just stay winning. Anyways,
Yeah, because now everybody is gonna go and take Ethan's side because fucking iDubbbz fell off so fucking bad that they want to see how Ethan's reacting to all this. They're taking his side and giving him the views and shit now. Hey, my buddy in prison, my personality's hot as fuck. And I love you. What do you mean, baby? I love it when you give me kisses and you touch me and all your fun stuff.
let's move
Give
on
a
to
fuck what you
Anissa
look like.
humiliating iDubbbz once again. Ethan reacts to Anissa saying she attempted to do something
Even if
interesting to Ian in the
some
bedroom.
random woman would find
gonna be
you
honest
morbid just
with
by
you.
the body alone.
Ian's not into
You're
any of that
cute,
shit.
and I love you.
I've
and I love
tried.
cuddling you.
Huh?
Wait, what? What did she just say? Hold on. Ethan reacts and he says she attempted to do something interesting to you. Wait. Oh, no. See? Me and Will just had a fucking discussion about this. I didn't fall in love with your body. I fell in love with you. But, oh my god, me and Will were just having a fucking discussion about the shirt right here. I'll put on. Nope. Wrong song. My bad. Wrong one. We're not listening to. I was trying to put on Li-Fi, but for some reason it switched to that. So, for those that don't know, Anissa will go on these live streams and just say about the most embarrassing shit about iDubbbz. Like, she would say, oh, he shits his pants a lot because, you know, of his IBCS, or his IBCS, I don't know why I said that. IBS, shut up. His fucking IBS and stuff, and just, if I had done that shit with Will on stream, he'd have fucking dumped me and sent me back to Florida like the same day. He wouldn't care if that put him in the negative in his pocket. He would make sure I'm gone at that point. A discussion of him tying you to the bed, go play Magic. There wouldn't even be any way for him to tie me down. Shit. Yeah, dude, it's total disrespect. It's so disrespectful. And I've never, like, granted, we all have our little embarrassing private things happening, you know, that only me and him know about, but I'm not gonna fucking put it out there on the internet. You know? The only reason I mentioned even the rubber band dick is because he's a piece of shit and called me a gold digger. So.
Room.
Yeah, here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Ian's not into any of that shit. I've tried.
Huh?
No, she says she's tried to peg him.
Oh.
No.
She said that she's tried to peg him. And so far she's been unsuccessful.
Okay. Well.
Now again,
I
nothing
would
wrong with that.
imagine
Get weird
iDubbbz
and wild
isn't
with your
into
Yeah, I mean,
peg.
significant
whatever.
other.
Well, I mean,
However, once again,
At this point, I'm surprised he's not such a bottom and such a little fucking simp and a bitch that he just wouldn't get into pegging. I wouldn't allow her to peg him at this point. But at the same time, I'm just not surprised.
The context of the whole fucking story.
Well, it's not as bad because she said it didn't happen.
Well, she tried though, but she's trying to fuck him in that.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
he doesn't even want
she
to.
asked once, and he
But
was like,
doesn't it seem like a power thing? He's like, I am not interested. She's like, let me.
I don't know
And
if that's how it went.
No.
I don't know if that's how it went.
She should keep trying.
I can't.
Well, it sounds
can't
like
be
something
certain.
she wanted.
I mean,
to
if
do.
he's gonna act like such a little bitch, he might as well take the pegging. I'm just saying. But hey, you know, if it don't float your boat, it don't float your boat. Now, and then there's my situation. I'm not gonna. I just thought about it. I'm not even gonna fucking bring it up. Not gonna bring it up. Gonna shut the fuck up right there.
He did.
Because then that's gonna start a whole kerfuffle with Will.
That's all I'm saying. Sounds like she was trying to do a power play on him.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
she's
telling you,
been
Anissa
the alpha.
actually just hates
That's the
iDubbbz.
thing. She is the alpha. Motherfucker ruined his career for her, got her last name when they got married, and then what? Within the last week or two, we find out that she's like his first everything. And you know how it is, getting your first girlfriend and all that shit. You know, you don't want that shit to get ruined or anything like that. You think this person is the one. I mean, at this point, he was like, what, 30-something years old when they hooked up and everything. Oh, yeah, just the fucking Patrick. But, yeah, that dude's life is ruined. And where everybody has made the prediction at some point, she's just gonna fucking dump him. How much weight have you lost so far, Kurt? While I'm watching more of this, how much weight did you lose since going
No way
in and out of the
you'd ever
hospital
put this
and all that fun
information out
stuff?
there unless you specifically want him to be made fun of. And you know, I'm starting to believe that theory about iDubbbz and Anissa.
But my real question is, do you think Anissa lets Ian watch when she has sex with her son?
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they use the creator class empty arena for, right? He has to pay a. Oh God,
Dude, if it
Oh
comes
my
out
God,
like
that's
years
funny.
from now that Anissa and his son was a thing, dude, I'm saying I called it, alright? It would just make too much sense. By the way,
I wouldn't be surprised either. They would make such a great fucking couple the way those two are. Fucking pieces of shits.
I was supposed to be on this podcast. Tecto invited me, but unfortunately couldn't do it because of time zone differences. So I don't know. It's rough out here, guys. We gotta watch like iDubbbz. Anyways, after this, Ethan watches a clip of Anissa exposing that
She's
iDubbbz
not hot. Yeah, she's not hot at all. She really is not.
has been shitting himself.
She
Why
thinks
is
she...
Anissa telling the world that items regularly shits his pants? Good question. That's not the worst.
Well, I want to ask Radjor a question first.
Okay.
Radjor,
Wait, we should get Radjor in here.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
Well, if you can. I just want to ask
He
him.
Yeah,
does
so
look
listen.
like his breath stinks. Like he looks like he needs a shower so bad, doesn't he?
He
Honestly,
looks greasy
if I were
as
to, like,
fuck.
rate Ian, honestly, I would say like 9.5. Like literally, the only thing that would make him like, 0.5 hotter is if like his breath didn't stink all the time.
It's like his clothes are all used and disheveled. His hair is all fucking bed hair. His face looks greasy. The dude needs to brush his fucking teeth. I have no doubt about that. The thing is, that's a private conversation,
No shit. See, it's a private conversation you just don't fucking put out there. That'd be like me going on a stream like, oh, Womp would be like 5 points hotter if he just lost all that fucking nasty ass weight. If he wasn't such a fucking lard ass. That would be fucking disgusting. And I would get shipped off like real fucking quick. Keiko, I've seen some druggies. I can promise you, iDubbbz is not a drug. You better not fucking take that out of context. No, we are not. No, do not. Stop it. Don't you dare clip that out of context.
Probably needs to change his underwear too from the sound of it. Doo-doo pants.
In here.
Dude,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
Well, if you can. I just want to
Yes,
ask
you
him if
can.
you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since
look at his soul die right there when she says that shit. His soul fucking died right there when she said that.
I've known
The quiet defeat.
Oh God,
The quiet
it's painful.
resignation.
since I've known you, you've always had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
Well, I want to ask Radjor a question first.
So he got bad breath.
Yeah, he like died there. That is bitch mode right there when you can't even fucking like stand up for yourself right there. Again, he would be coming home right now from work, shutting all my shit off and sending me back to Florida like right now, first flight that he's able to fucking get me on if I fucking treated him like this on his stream or even mention that shit on my own stream. I'd be gone. Cause nobody should be coming nobody should be fucking like disrespected like this.
He's always shitting his pants. Always. Then we
like there's a fucking difference. Oh my god, no you did fucking not. Would be like 5 points hotter if he just lost all that fucking nasty ass weight. If he wasn't okay. Such a hard ass. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you. You need to stop. That is out of context. Shut the fuck up. That is so out of context. I fucking hate you. No, you're such an asshole. No, anyone could go back on the VOD right now and say that's like if I went on stream and said Womp is a lard ass. You'll be here for sure. What the fuck ever. Can't tell her. I'm not being serious in that clip, by the way. I was whatever.
We've
just
learned about the Cheesecake
watching.
Factory story where she says he's cheap.
Dude, Anissa is evil, bro. My god. Why would you do that? Why would you say that to your husband on stream? Like, I swear everything she does is to just emasculate him, humiliate him.
My question is, where the fuck did iDubbbz meet this crazy bitch? Where did he meet her? Is my concern. How did he meet her? What? Did he find her fucking OnlyFans? Like, yo, she's pretty. And then hit her up in DMs. And then she's like, oh, this guy's a famous YouTuber. I can probably use him to push my financial fucking agenda. God, her condition opening up ministry and the second week I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. That's shitty, baby. I'm sorry. Have you seen a doctor about that yet? To see what you could do to prevent shit like that?
Starting in OnlyFans is pretty much the thing that, so it was like the first domino to ruining iDubbbz's career, right? You know, I'm not 32 yet, so I didn't unlock empathy, right? I need another like 8 years to get to that milestone. But honestly, my empathetic response to iDubbbz here, you gotta leave that soul-sucking harpy, bruh. Of course, I don't know the behind the scenes or whatever, but from everything I've seen in public, she has literally ruined your life, alright?
She has!
From every perspective. But what do I know? I'm just a slop tuber. As a devout feminist, I think there's nothing wrong with 30-year-old virgin Ian Jomaha getting pegged by his
female husband. That's fucking great. She wants to take his virginity for a second time. God damn.
Do what you want in private with your partner, but why does she always try to overshare and talk bad and embarrass
No
about her
shit!
husband? I talk so good about my man. If we broke up, people would say, "What did you do?" So let me get this straight. Guy's known for being very edgy, right-wing, never touch a woman, meets girl who becomes his first and only experience. She fixes him, corrupts him politically to her insane beliefs to the point where he becomes a tanky, and she wants to pet.
And she wants to
moving on to
peg.
Creator Clash. Ethan calls out Creator Clash.
Dude,
and
you
Ethan
need to
Ian
fucking save that for later. Female husband. That's fucking funny. Sorry, I'm getting a Q-tip. So am I Rummy and Wump's female husband? Is that what I am now? I'm the female husband.
still selling tickets to the event days after news of postponement.
And once again,
You
the event
wish.
has not said a single fucking word, right? They have not stopped selling tickets, and it's gone to the point where now he's the
Is
second.
that still true as of today?
Check it out. I haven't heard anything to the contrary yet. As of last night, it was true.
Let's see, event tickets. It does look like it's allowing me to buy a ticket.
Yeah. They're still selling tickets. They have not made any statements, and they put the creators who are in this.
Yeah, they
participating in this in a
postpone
point
the
where
event and stuff,
so
and they're not offering
and they're
refunds.
telling their fans like, "Hey, come watch me. Come buy a hotel. Come buy a ticket."
I mean, you're
And
not
they're
wrong.
They're not saying anything. They're forcing the creators to break this story because they're not saying anything. It's the most pathetic, catastrophic.
Even the
mismanagement
boxers are like, even the boxers are confused, like, what the fuck is going on with the event and stuff. A lot of them are very unsure unless you're really close with the event coordinators and shit like that.
I've ever seen. And when I said Creator Clash 3 would be worse than TanaCon, it's way worse than TanaCon. Okay.
What did I say,
forgot
guys?
about
I've been calling it this
TanaCon.
entire time. They failed the last event, lost $250,000. They shouldn't be allowed to do another charity event. And people are speculating now that it's looking more and more like fraud. Like, why aren't they saying anything?
It is
It's just a bit
fraud.
ridiculous
They're not
now. You're making
refunding
the creators
tickets.
go online, humiliate themselves. We have a new creator coming out every week. You know, getting in front of the
How
camera.
much
telling
are
their
tickets?
fans, like,
Somebody
"Oh, sorry,
look up
guys.
and see how
Sorry.
much the
Sorry for
fucking
anyone who's
tickets
excited
are
about
going
this event.
for.
We gotta change it. Oh, what's that? You bought plane tickets? Oh, you made time from your job and you took out holidays for this? Nope, sorry, you're cooked. So anyways, Ethan continues roasting iDubbbz and actually manages to buy a ticket.
Right. Stinky ass breath idiot can't even run an event. Your wife said so.
Well, theoretically, they're not running anything.
Your wife
And by
said
the way,
so.
They're gonna try to be like, well, we stepped away a week ago. You.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
I mean,
your
ultimately, it
event,
is all
cowards.
their
You
responsibility.
don't get to step away a week before the event hits the side of a mountain and then wash your hands of it. This is all you. This is Ian and Anissa, the event. Nobody's buying that shit, bud. And still sell tickets. This is bordering on like legal. This is bordering on criminal fraud at this point.
I don't know
And I saw-
what the laws are, but it sure doesn't seem.
Dude,
very
and it's
good.
supposed to be a charity event too, so like let's go back to the Creator Clash. Like Creator Clash 3. So how much are they selling these tickets? I wanna know. Oh, this is not an event ticket. I want an event ticket. I wanna see how much it would be for me to actually attend. New DJ name for me, fucking lard ass. Oh my god. So like, let's say we just want to, do maybe pretty fucking. Oh wait, hold on. Event was canceled. So they were saying that. Hold on. Okay, so that was supposed to be Saturday, June 28th. It was supposed to be in Tampa, Florida. Unfortunately, the event organizer had to cancel your event. You don't need to do a thing. We'll issue a refund by the original method used at the time as soon as funds are received from the event As soon as funds are received from the event organizer, this should appear in your account within 14 to 21 days. So this was the original fucking date. So wait, what the fuck? I'm looking. Okay. So wait, Ticketmaster is saying that it's not happening. But then we come here. It's still saying it's happening. Okay, so they weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. And then you got the club spots and all that shit. Yep. And they're not refunding it.
Way it's being handled.
They showed a screenshot of them talking to the support, and they said they're not offering refunds.
Maybe it's just not yet. I don't
What are they
know.
waiting for?
There hasn't even been an official announcement that it's canceled.
I mean, it's basic courtesy. The very first thing you should do is make an announcement that all the shit is going on. Then you should refund everybody. Then you should disable buying more tickets on the website. I don't really know what kind of ridiculous management this actually is. And iDubbbz and Anissa trying to skirt responsibility by handing it off to someone else. Like, don't worry, guys, I made my bag. Like, I remember Anissa used like that own against Ethan, saying that, oh, you're not hurting us financially. We make sure that we don't lose any money on these charity events, which is like the most insane admission, that you would take money from charity to make sure that you don't get a loss. But yeah, it's just funny how they tried to pawn it off to somebody else and make somebody else take the fall. I don't know, it's looking a lot like Denim's lawsuit against Ethan here. Like, I'm just crowdfunding, guys, for my own selfish needs. Don't really care about the people in Gaza. Just
Fucking stupid bimbo. I fucking hate her so much. Wait, it treats me like a fucking lard. So shut the fuck up! You need to shut up!
fund my lawsuit, guys. Donate to me instead. And then turns out she wasn't even suing. Anyways, another creator has spoken out. Nathan Barnett, dad, reveals that Creator Clash 3 will be held in LA, and those who bought tickets will be refunded.
It's still going on. It's not happening June 28th. That's out there now. So I can say that.
Yeah, because their site says it's in October and it's not in
this
fucking...
week, I think. So
yeah, because it's not in Florida anymore. It was going to be in Tampa, Florida again, but that got canceled, and then it says suddenly that it's in October.
Oh, I'm still pumped. I'm still ready to go. It's not going to happen in June, and now that it's not happening in Florida and it's in LA, that will be good for me. And hopefully people can still come out here for that. If you did buy tickets for the fight in person in Tampa or the pay-per-view, you will get refunded.
Okay, I got a couple questions. First off, is everybody getting refunded? Because people were posting screenshots for like emails.
Okay, so I've got their official thing up. I'm trying not to show the Twitter too much because I've got inappropriate stuff. So I'm only showing this in particular. So this was announced, 2 hours ago. Hold on. Had to, for further clarity, is being rescheduled. Due to recent controversy around the event, we've made the difficult decision to reschedule Creator Clash 3. This step is being taken to ensure the safety, comfort, and overall experience of our fans, fighters, and everyone involved. We know this change may be disappointing, especially for those who made travel plans, and we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. All in-person ticket holders will be automatically refunded. Yeah, because it was in fucking Florida and you changed it to Los Angeles, which is probably way more fucking expensive. Way more expensive. PvP ticket holders will be eligible for full refunds. That's good. Creator Clash will return October 25th in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Palladium. Updated event and ticketing info will be shared in July. For further clarity on recent events surrounding Creator Clash, visit thecreatorclash.com/transparency. Oh, I went to shit and I come back to that clip. Not like my friends heckin' goop lump. But yeah, see, and then this May, Ian and Anissa Jerma have made the difficult decision to fully step away from Creator Clash, both publicly and behind the scenes, are relinquishing ownership of the event. This decision wasn't made lightly, but it was a necessary step toward returning Creator Clash to its core purpose, bringing communities together for a night of boxing filled by passion, discipline, and the goal of raising money for causes that matter. Since the beginning, this event has been more about than just the fights. It's been about creators pushing themselves beyond their limit, fans rallying beyond something positive, and using that energy to do some good for the world. Oh god, make me fucking barf. Since Creator Clash's inception, we have been able to raise meaningful funds and awareness for charities, making real impact. That mission has lost its focus in recent weeks, and it's clear that for the event to move forward, things need to change. We're making space for that change now. As part of the fallout, both Harley Morstein and Lena Ayad has stepped away from their scheduled fight. So yeah, Harley was supposed to be one of the headliners. While we're disappointed to lose two creators who brought so much heart to this event, we understand and respect their decision. Lena, which is AB's girlfriend, AB works for Ethan and the H3 podcast, was going to beat Froggy, or the Funky Frog Bait's ass. I would have loved to fucking just pay to watch that, because that dude's a fucking cunt. I do not hate you. Shut the fuck up. You clipped that out of context, sir. The fighters still on this card have been training for months in silence and sweat, and in the shadow of everything else going on, they deserve the spotlight, not the fallout. This event was never about any one person. It should be defined by internet drama or personal conflict. Pfft. Our hope has always been that this event could be a force for good, one night where our entertainment effort and community come together to support causes that matter. That hasn't changed. If you feel disappointed or let down by the noise, we hear you, but we hope you'll continue to support the people. So literally, as like people are coming out like there's no refunds, they're finally coming out and saying we will fucking refund you.
That they couldn't get refunds and stuff like that, so I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah, see, this was what people were getting. Refunds were honored for purchasers who reached out immediately following the update and schedule. No further refund requests will be honored. What the fuck?
But my second question is, they are
this
only
was so this was posted, and I bet you this video blew up too. Like, yeah, it blew up a little bit. And now people are coming over here being pissed and was like, yo, what the fuck? Why are you not giving refunds? And now 2 hours later, 2 hours after the video was posted, they're like, okay, we're making it official. We're moving not only the date, but we're moving the venue across the fucking state. But we will give you your refunds. Hold on, I want to see what people are reacting. Wait, hold on. Please do not support this event. One of the biggest YouTube disaster in recent. Wait. In addition, 20% of net profits from the event will be evenly split among fighters. A further 34 profit share originally allocated to Ian and Anissa is also being redistributed. I'm sorry, what? So you're giving the fucking fighters 50% of the charity profits? Nah, y'all are fucking scammers, dude. That is legit a scam. That's a fucking scam. Giving 54% of the net profits to the fighters. I would hope at this point then that the fucking fighters, because originally this was all for charity. Like, nobody's getting paid for the events. Nobody's getting paid for getting knocked the fuck out and stuff. They're going out there to fight for charity. Now they're actually like getting paid and shit too. Like, they're taking majority of the fucking funds. Nah, fuck this event. Whoever's fucking running it, no. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Yeah, no, y'all are a bunch of fucking scammers. Go fuck yourselves. Wait for the originally allocated results to be interested among the offenders following their departure. So wait. So they're getting 20, and then they're getting 34% for those that left. So like, so those that left are getting 34%. And then those that are staying get 20%. That's still just fucking, no, that's still not right. Here's for charity. Who cares? Split that means and be $1 million for charity event of the 34%, and then Adam Selfson paying himself for fighting and training. Baby oil ain't cheap, girl. Yeah, this event's a fucking shit show, and they just need to cancel it altogether and refund everybody.
The tickets, right? So my question is, who's going to refund the hotel rooms that people actually booked? Or the plane tickets that people bought in advance? Because all of that stuff also costs money. So I'm just wondering, what is the appropriate refund amount here? Because it's definitely more than the ticket price, or at least for some people. But obviously they're not going to be paying that type of stuff because it's your loss, you know? And yet another failed charity event. By the way, come on, 2 failed charity events?
Yeah, because they fucking lost over $250,000, if not that exact amount, the last event they did back in 23.
Level of that needs to be investigated. I'm not gonna say the word, but it needs to be investigated. You'd have better luck handing your money to Logan Paul's new crypto project. Then we have this clip of IDubbbz talking about Ethan's content.
Like I so badly want Ethan to understand, and fans of Ethan to understand that like what he's doing on his podcast is like the most like uncreative, non-special thing that you could possibly be doing as a content creator.
Dude, I'm so sick of this. He's basically saying like his content is like not high standard enough, or essentially slop again, right? So what this creator is doing is uncreative. It's so simple and non-special. Like, who cares?
Okay,
who
let's result.
Plenty of people are watching.
Yep, somebody has lost when they just resort to name calling, to slander, to just oh yeah, well, your content's just bad. When you're resorting to something that low, you've lost, my guy, and you just need to cope at that point.
It and enjoying it. Now he's got 30,000 viewers live, and the streams get tons of views as well. So let people make what they want. And how is it that people can do better than you doing that type of uncreative content, right? I feel like people like IDubbbz are just so mad that they can't actually do the same thing. His own podcast is completely failing, literally like getting like 1 to 5K views or something like that.
Ew.
So obviously he's super jealous of Ethan. I don't know what to say, man. Just stop crying and get good. Holy shit. Sucks to suck, bro.
Get good.
I don't think there's a single person who's ever said, I'm a big fan of IDubbbz and an Ethan podcast. Anyways, continuing Ethan's beef with Taylor Lorenz.
I've never even watched it. I'm afraid to watch it.
Basically, she's the person who defended Hassan a bunch, cried about his 24-hour ban, thinks that Ethan killed his own dog, supported a CPS for being called on Ethan's kids. Just horrible person. Basically, this Tom Ward guy was calling out Anissa for being a fake person. I have one more comment on this trend of showing fake concern. They say things like, oh, you're aspiring, oh, they need help, I suffer from bipolar. It's dismissive to people who are really struggling with mental health. So Taylor apologizes. So sorry you're struggling with that, Tom. I cover online trends, so apologize if you're missing if I'm missing context. But I hope you learned that people expressing concern don't hate you. I can't imagine going through the world thinking that people have expressed kindness or empathy towards me. Empathy, it's an IDubbbz.
Oh, there.
It must be.
We need to do the fucking thing that Pee Wee Herman used to do when you get the word of the day. Which the word of the day is empathy. And everything like starts fucking screaming and stuff. That seems to be a fucking theme for the last month.
A very lonely experience. I hope that anyone who is struggling learns to take care of themselves instead of lashing out at others. Tom Ward is a real deal. He says it like it is. He's true gold. He stands up for people and expresses himself honestly. You are gilded with edible gold sheets, and underneath you're corroded and rusted like an old bucket fished out of a lake. And like a fished out bucket, you carry swamp water full of pond scum. You're not even a useful bucket. You have holes from the corrosion. You spill disease-ridden importable water with
damn!
Everywhere you go is marked by foul-smelling sewage water and slime. When those that you carry water first smell you, they fear people will suspect it's they who stink, and we all conclude in unison.
Damn, man, that's a fucking insult if I've ever heard one.
I genuinely can't believe she's pulling this shit on Tom. He has a job, which he's amazing at, a family, a house, and much more life experience. She has no clue what he has overcome in his life. How effing dare you patronize him with this pathetic attempt at concern trolling? How smug and arrogant to presume to lecture him on anything. Now he responds to Taylor's message. Of course, Ethan didn't mean to kill his dog. What the frick? That's the most disingenuous, condescending note ever on the platform. She's definitely awful. Actually, it's called empathy. IDubbbz attempts a joke. Crazy that the gold sheets are edible. What? What does that even mean? Can somebody let me know in the comments?
iDubbbz 10 years ago would have been able to have a comeback that is 20 times more funnier and just smarter than this.
Comments? Sounds like the ramblings of a drugged out bug. Taylor responds to Ethan implying she's a swamp creature. Well, one thing Ethan Klein agree on is that Tom Ward is a great person and the real deal. Not sure about the rest of the stuff, but Tom is a good guy and I will have always appreciated his work. I will go back into my swamp lair now. Wow. Actually, somewhat taking the L, didn't really apologize, but I don't know, somewhat retreating, okay. Now, apparently Meat Canyon was also banned on Twitch. I'm not sure why, but
What
apparently
happened to
everybody's
Meat
getting banned before Hassan gets a legitimate actual ban longer than
So
24
what the
hours.
fuck did
Anyways,
Meat
moving on to
Canyon
Dan
get
Clancy
banned
talking
for?
about advice for streamers.
Oh,
What
no.
advice would you give to a streamer that's wanting to start out and have an actual career out of it?
Yeah. First of all, if you don't enjoy streaming, don't do it. If you can't just be focused on a career, because you have to enjoy what you're doing. Okay. Number one. Number two, you got to be entertaining. Okay. In the foundation, you got to be entertaining. Number three, collaborate with other people. That's the foundation often. And number four, use other social media.
Well, he left out sucking off Hassan Piker, promoting terrorism on your platform, and make sure if you're a girl and you start Twitch, you gotta be a naked OnlyFans girl.
Yep, you gotta have them titties out, but unfortunately, I do not have the boobs for that kind of thing, so that's out the question. Entertaining? I mean, I just sit here and just do shit. I ain't even that funny, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am not that funny. I am not that entertaining. Pretty, but, like, and even I don't have the boobs like these girls do.
So you can
Like,
go
look
to
at
you.
this.
Now moving on to Asma.
So that's that. I have missed all the chicken puts. Though I do collab with my friends, with my Tam Tam and my babies and all that fun stuff. That stream. So there's that. No, y'all quit it. Y'all are just sucking me off at this point.
Gold talking about how Twitch should ban politics.
If I wanted to optimize ad revenue, you know what I would do? I'd ban politics.
Yes!
The odds are that me and Hassan and Tectone and
I'm sorry, I have always, like, politics just brings the worst out of people. That is why I usually do not engage in politics, like, at all. Really. I fucking hate politics. I hate all politicians. I don't ever fucking really bother with it until you start affecting and controlling the way that I am currently living right now. So if a motherfucker tells me that I have to go, like, raise children and make babies and stuff, I'm just gonna look at them and be like, you motherfuckers think I can do that with my infertile body? What am I gonna do? My broken infertile body? Are you gonna have men, army and try to make babies? No, fuck that. I'll shoot somebody before that I allow anybody to put their hands on me like that. And you can quote me on that. I want Knock to raise my kids, make gremlins great again. Shit. It wouldn't be... I would be, like, if I was a parent, I would be the last fucking thing you want to mess with. Like, I would leave probably most of, like... I'll raise them, but I'll leave, like, the punishments and shit to, like, Jason and Will, essentially. Because if I have to do punishing, yes. If I have to do any kind of fucking punishing, there will be hell. I mean, ask mom. Legit, ask mom. I was a fucking hellion. And it took everything in her power to not fucking strangle me. Dad wouldn't know what to do with me either, honestly. Now I think about it. If Dad was in the picture, he would have not a fucking clue. Dad is in the picture, just to put context. He didn't, we found him when I was like 17. He didn't know about me. Mom didn't really bother trying to find him, anything like that. But that's another story to tell another time. But Dad is in my life. I love him. He's fucking goofy. And I've got, actually I should probably text him. When is Father's Day? Be funny, send him edible arrangements. Dad's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Why'd you send me a bunch of pineapples and strawberries and shit? I'm like, just get fucking high and you will love them. June what? I need to know. I need dates. Dates, motherfucker. Yeah, honestly, the kids would pull the wool over your eyes too much and they would get away with murder. Oh no, I would not have... I will not be raising hoodlums. I'm sorry. I will not have hoodlums, you know, running around my fucking house. 15. Thank you. Yeah, I know. We won't have any fucking money at all. I'll figure something out for Dad. Maybe send him something off of my fucking money and shit. I'll figure something out. When's the 15th? That's like a couple of weeks from now. It is 3 Sundays from now. Okay. Ew, I don't want to know that. Hold on, sorry. I am deleting something that is on my thing. I would like to delete this. Delete this in future events. Yep, don't give a fuck about you. Had somebody's birthday listed on my calendar, and I was like, nah, fuck you, dude. Hit my vape? Okay. Where's my vape? I mean, if I have to take, like, foot pictures and post it on that one website to get some extra funds in, like, I'll do it. Fuck it. It's on the 8th. I have the 15th marked for something. No, it said the 15th was Father's Day. Like, sell feet pics. Like, why not? I'm sure it's easy money because creepy old men love looking at feet and touching them and licking them and stuff for some ungodly reason. But to each his own. Alright.
Brogan and Denims and Central Committee cause 90% of the PR problems on the entire website. That is crazy.
Well, I agree with Hassan. That kind of solves most of the problems, because without Hassan, all the Hassan clones just disintegrate, right? Like Naruto's Shadow Clone Jutsu, you just gotta hit the real one with the Chidori and they all fall, I guess.
5 of the people create 90% of the problems. So yes, if I was Twitch, I would just say, hey guys, cut it the f out or you're getting banned. This is making us look bad. Right? That's it. And am I crazy? How much would viewership drop? It wouldn't go down that much, right? I don't think it would really worth it. So if I wanted to maximize ad revenue, that is what I would do.
If that's the case, find me a fucking website, send me to a spa that'll give me a fucking pedicure, and we can work on it.
Right? Do you think the only reason they haven't done it is it means that Hassan couldn't cover topics they agree with on anymore? No, it's because they can't draw the line on what's political and what's not. That's the reason why they can't do it. And the reason why they can't...
I don't even know if I have good looking fit anyway, so...
draw the line is because they're ideologically captured by California politics, right? Like, the fact is that any normal person knows what is and isn't politics, but for them, they're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, for people like Hassan, basically everything is political. So, like, if you're drinking water, right? Well, actually, that water bottle is owned by X company, whose CEO's great-grandfather's cousin is donating to Y cause, which I don't like. Therefore, you're racist for drinking water. You.
Oh my god, that's so fucking... They're okay. That doesn't make me feel any better.
Piece of shit. Now, Elon Musk actually responded to Asmongold wanting to stream on Twitter or X and says, okay.
Okay, let's give it a shot. He actually responded.
Okay, let's give it a shot. I don't know if you can do it, but if Twitter becomes a streaming platform, that'll be an insane turn of events. Then it has been.
Dude, if fucking X becomes a streaming platform, that's where Hassan is going to make it big, because I mean, X at this point allows you to pretty much talk whatever the fuck you want about anything, really. You could talk about anything, you would get your viewers, because older people don't know what the fuck Twitter is and stuff. Or they don't know what Twitch is. And so all of this older audience and stuff would go over to the streams on X and everything, and Hassan would blow up, honestly. Yeah, AI integrated algorithm is kind of killing at the moment in a bad way. Yeah, I've heard about that with the grog thing and all that fun shit.
Talks about how he's also not going to attend TwitchCon.
I'm so
No,
worried
I wouldn't
that
either.
If this behavior isn't addressed, if this isn't punished fully, there's no way I would be going to TwitchCon this year. I would be horrified. I would feel so.
I wouldn't either. Honestly, like there were a number of examples of people that were like there is that one Kick streamer that like sexually assaulted NMP and Wake.
Oh,
and
shit.
Twitch didn't do anything about that, and they didn't try to press charges on him or do anything. That was crazy.
What the
yeah, I
fuck?
would never go to TwitchCon.
Dude,
I
there's
didn't
zero
know
reason
that.
To go to TwitchCon unless you're a mentally ill Hassan fan. And if hypothetically, as a streamer, I would still not go to TwitchCon because I don't want to be sniped by one of Hassan's goons. Although it'll probably be someone like
Yeah,
Mike from
no
PA who
kidding.
can't even beat up a couch. Now, apparently Hassan has been dick riding like every big streamer / influencer trying to get on their good side.
Of course.
Kai Cenat's Viral Streamer University.
Streamer University is brilliant. The greatest site-wide event thrown so far in Twitch history.
Of course.
Girl wants to be included so bad.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're so desperate for clout, lol.
Isho Speed went viral going to China.
His China trip is literally like it's something that I dream of. And then I wake up in cold sweats knowing that
Sir, you would probably get fucking kidnapped if you went to China.
I have to live in reality where I have not done it. Oh my god, this is literally, he's f***ing living my dream. He's literally living my dream. I hate.
Ah, cringe. I'm like pinching my fucking bridge of my nose right now. I'm just like, no. It's so bad.
Dude, who's stopping you from doing the shit and living life? Just get off your
Like, dude, you have the money. Just do it.
miserable ass
But I
doing
ain't gonna promise people are gonna fucking like you.
politics and supporting terrorists and go live an actual good life, dude. Like, people would kill to be in your position, but you're here just ruining your life and stressing yourself out for no reason. Then he talks about Billy Eyelashes.
Billy Eyelashes? That's funny.
Oh, by the way, shouts out to friends of the show. Billie Eilish, also tangential friend of the show. This is a pro Billie Eilish household. Make no mistake. Name one song, chat. Don't ask me that. You know, gun to my head. You kill me. I listen to no music. I support musicians.
Oh my god, Hassan is so desperate for anybody famous to be on his side.
Wait,
dude.
is that a tower of soft cheese wedge circles behind them? Hold on, what? Where? I don't think so, honey. Hold on.
Billie Eilish, also tangential friend of the show. This is a pro Billie Eilish household. Make no mistake.
In the frame with the two
Name
guys.
One song, chat. Don't ask me that. You know, gun to my head. You kill me. Don't ask me that. You know, gun to my head.
Oh.
Shit and living life.
My dream. He's literally.
Hold on,
living
I
my
didn't
dream.
think I
hate
know.
Dude, who's stopping you from doing the shit and living life? Just get off your miserable ass doing.
What is that? It's not cheese. Yeah, what the fuck is that? I don't know what that tower is. I have not a fucking idea.
Politics and supporting terrorists and go live an actual good life, dude. Like, people would kill to
I
be in your
don't know.
position,
It ain't
but you're here
cheese.
just ruining your life and stressing yourself out for no reason. Then he talks about Billie Eyelashes.
By the way,
Look like
shouts
cans
out
of Zen.
to
What the
friends of
fuck
the
is
show.
Zen? The fuck is Zen? Cans of Zen? I'm looking this up. What the fuck is Zen? Oh, it is! Oh my god! Hold on, no, hold on. Let's go back to that frame.
Dude, who's stopping you from doing
Hold
this
on,
shit
hold
and
on, no,
living
no, no.
life? Just get off your miserable ass doing politics.
So for those that are wondering what the fuck she's talking about, hold on. So behind Hassan's head, right here, and look. Look. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up right here. Look! That really do look like it though. Yeah, it's Chew 100%. Oh my god. Why does he have so much? What the fuck? No, I'm about to say, if you've got that many sitting behind your head, you got a fucking problem. You are stressing. Yeah, addiction. Hi, Gundam. How are you? How was your stream? Yeah, Xen addiction, Tesney some. Why the fuck? Oh my god. Your boss uses those. But why do you have to have so many fucking cans? Jesus Christ. Why does testing? Oh, shit. Yeah, I do need some. Oh my god. I don't understand how y'all can chew this shit. That it just. Wait, hold on. What is this? We're naming this product. Is it a... Oh, they're like little baggies you fucking put in your mouth and shit. From how it looked like cream. They're literal baggies. Apparently, there is no taste. I don't understand. I've never gotten into nicotine. Hell, I even tried to fucking... When hookahs and shit started becoming a thing, fucking hated it. Cigarettes, don't like it, can't stand it. It smells and it tastes disgusting. Will never fucking touch that shit. I don't get it. You do you, boo-boo. But Jesus Christ, this motherfucker, I mean, he's a fucking political streamer. So this guy is... God damn, man! You got some issues.
In politics and supporting terrorists and go live an actual good
You know,
life, dude.
and I can see that from what it looks like here. Like, these could be good to try to get yourself off of. You know, I should probably tell Tiff she needs to fucking get these. Because she puts actual fucking dip in her mouth. And it just... I wouldn't touch her. Like, when we first met and stuff. Like, I wouldn't even, like, kiss her or anything like that. I was just like, yo, I can't. No. It's just weird. I can't stand the thought. No.
Dude, like, people would kill to be in your position, but you're here just ruining your life and stressing yourself out for no reason. Then he talks about Billie Eyelashes.
Billie Eyelashes.
by
How
the
was
way,
stream
shouts out
yesterday?
To friends of the show. Billie Eilish, also tangential friend of the show.
But it's
This is a
over the last 2
pro
years.
Billie
Yeah,
Eilish
that's why I'm
Make
kind of
no
calling
mistake.
bullshit.
Name one song, chat. Don't ask me that. You know, gun to my head. You kill me. I don't. I mean, I listen to no music. I support musicians.
Oh my god, Hassan is so desperate for anybody famous to be
Anybody
on his
to
side, dude.
hit him
Oh my
up and be
God.
like, yo,
By the way,
let's
Billie Eilish
collab
is
so
the
you can
same
get
person who
more
talks
fucking
about how
people.
she jacks off to herself in the mirror, and that she's so much of a narcissist she can only get off to herself. Billie Eilish tells Rolling...
I mean, Tess broke it, and there was no audio on the gunner side. Oh no! I didn't break it. Damn, everybody's just saying like embarrassing shit on stream today, and then just taking it out of context. That stream was strictly for... It was strictly for video games at first. It was just on TV, and then Justin TV and Twitch, and then Twitch came about after Justin TV. Up, and then there's Tiff. Hi, Tiff. You didn't hear anything. And then Twitch and Justin TV pretty much became one. I think Twitch bought it out or some shit. But yeah. It was strictly for streaming, and then people were doing just chatting, and then it just kind of evolved from there. But I'm helping him with the audio support. I got it to work on my side, so I gotta apply what I did with this computer. Did you hear anything? What'd you do? I didn't do none. It's okay. I totally wasn't talking about dip and stuff, because I didn't know what the fuck this was and everything. And I'm like, oh, I should probably get Tiff to try to get her to stop chewing on fucking dip. The face I made when I sold Tess Burger. That's the face that fucking Jason and Will makes towards me.
Stone that she likes to
Also, if you masturbate to yourself, like, who gives a fuck? I mean,
to touch herself in front of a mirror and feeling empowered. Yeah, I knew that word was gonna be.
There it is, the empowered word. Hell yeah, there it
You're
is.
forced to watch iDubbbz being begged. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
So you do use it. Okay, so I figured you used something like that, because I remember the last time we hung out, you had something different other than just straight fucking tobacco dip, which is fucking nasty. I hate it. Ugh. Alright. Okay, who wants to play Killing Floor for a handful of rounds? I use Rona's. Okay. I'd have to get shit set up. My lips are sealed. She's somebody's trying not to out themselves today.